Hi, I'm Zach. I grew up in upstate New York. I was kind of in and out of church as a kid. Went with my mom somewhat frequently, and then due to a passing in the family, we had stopped going. There were a few instances during the summer when I was about 11 or 12 when me and my mom had attended church with my brother when we were visiting him, and that kind of ignited a flame in me that wanted me to grow closer to God and made me more curious about God. Unfortunately, then when we had gotten back home from those trips, we had never really attended church, and I was too young to be able to drive and take myself to church. And over many years of broken relationships, unhealthy relationships, mostly in part due to my own doing, and living a life of sin and giving into temptation more often than I would like to admit, I had a breaking point. I was just sitting to myself at home and broke down and laid it all out to God, asking Him to give me help and give me strength to change my ways and to know what it means to truly follow Christ. I knew that the amount of change and growth that I needed to make in my life could not be done on my own, and I needed His help. Over the last 5 or 6 months that I have been following His Word and following Christ, I've seen it pay dividends. And although I may have made missteps along the way and slipped up, I knew that if I just came back to God and asked for forgiveness, that He would be there and He would help me to get back on the narrow path. Being baptized means so much to me. It was something that my mom had always wanted for me growing up. She had it marked on her calendar every single month for as long as I can remember, and it just unfortunately never happened. But I'm at the point where I'm ready to make a public commitment and public testimony to God and to follow Christ, and I hope that others, when they hear my story and my message, it plants a seed within them to grow in their faith and grow in their connection to Christ, because all it takes is faith the size of a mustard seed, and if I can just plant that seed within even just a few people, I know that He will do the rest of the work and help bring them into His kingdom. My name is Zach, and I am making a commitment to follow Christ and give my life to God, and I'm ready to be baptized.